Tommie's Honest Advice. I'm coming to you guys today with a video here. This is going to be types of friends that I think are beneficial to Pisces, and I'll draw that into Zodiac signs, and then I'll draw into some experiences I've had that, nah. So some of this may resonate with some Pisces, some it may not. Take what does, take what doesn't. If it doesn't resonate at all, just please be nice in the comments, like, and subscribe. Apologies for the birds in the background. If you're new to my channel, I have 2 birds. If you like the content, tune into my other content and let me know what you want to see. All right, back to it. So first sign I would say is an Aries. Okay, I've run into a lot of Aries, and I think it's beneficial for Pisces as far as having Aries friends, because it kind of keeps them grounded. Because I'm a water sign, and because we're water signs, we're in la la land, and we're sort of like not grounded enough as far as from my experience. So I like to have friends that kind of can keep me grounded and can kind of tell me what it is, but also they have to have that balance of emotion. And what I found with some Aries is they don't have enough emotion to them, or if they do, it's like you got to kind of pick it out of them, because it's like they want to come across as like nothing could touch them, nothing, can defeat them, because they are also fire sign. So you put water and fire together, what do you get? What's the outcome? Is usually steam. Because of course water can outdo fire. I'm just saying. But anyway, they're beneficial to us because they're motivated. They're the friend that kind of push us. Now some downsides, like I said it before, it's like they're emotionalists. They're detached. They're a bit wishy-washy, and I found this with some ladies more than men, that they can be wishy-washy. Like 1 minute, you have they're cool with you. The next minute, it's like inconsistent. Like you're always having to reach out to them, or you're always having to like call them. You always having to kind of put yourself out there, and then you kind of wonder like, where does a friendship stand? And sadly, I had to cut a friend off that was Aries just because of what she was showing me. But that's in another video. You can tune into it. Another sign I think that's beneficial for a Pisces is a Capricorn. Now, I think with a Capricorn, because they are earth and water sign. Okay, if you don't know, their sign is a goat, but they also have a fin, like a mermaid, like a fish. So they are part earth and part water. So they have the balance, I feel like, to be understanding of our emotions, because we are more so expressive. When we express things, it's more so on an emotional level, I would say. But also, don't get it twisted, because we can also cut that off. We can also become cold. But we balance good as far as friendships with Capricorns, because they're grounded, they're motivated, they're going to get up the darn mountain or hill, they're business orientated, they're good motivators to push us and get us out of our head, and yeah, I'm for Capricorns, okay? As far as outside of the earth signs, because the earth signs would be, you got Virgo, you got Capricorn, and then you have other earth sign. I'm thinking, nope, that's air. It's another earth sign that I'm missing. I'm going to get back to it. But earth signs are usually pretty good with staying on track, but the Capricorn is more so the friend that's going to tell you what it is, what you need to hear. And then they have that side where it's like, okay, cool, I hear where you're coming from, but look at this logically. They're fact orientated, which comes into play for us because we're not ones to like be too logical a lot of times. Like I said, we're more expressive emotionally. Like we can, state facts and be in the logic side, but that's not like our aura, I would say. Okay, another sign I'm going to say that I feel like, I don't know, it's an imbalance because we're water signs. I'm going to talk about 2 water signs that I've been friends with that we've kind of had patchy. It's been patchy just because we're water signs. But one sign I would say is a Cancer. What I like about the Cancers is they're water, but they're part earth. Because if you think about a crab can come onto the earth, right? Crab can walk along the sand. So that means they are a mix of earth and water. But a lot of people like to say that they're overall water. I don't agree. They sometimes remind me of a Capricorn, but at the lowest. Because Capricorn is more so, their element is earth. Okay, crab is, they can get on earth. So it's like just snap out of reality, just snap out of emotions, this bluntness to them that they have, that I appreciate. But what I've run into with the Cancers is like some of them, they're wishy-washy. They're a bit moody. They're more moody than us, I feel like. But our mood comes from what we're around and what we're surrounded about, and kind of the outcome of something. We're not ones, I feel like, to lash out on somebody just because, we're feeling some type of way. We're kind of hidden and mysterious when it comes to that. But with the Cancer, it's just like you kind of have to guess, like, what mood are you in? Like, are we in a good mood? We're in a bad mood? Do you even know what mood you're in? But good thing about the Cancers is like they love to have fun. They bring that funness to us. They bring that like randomness, like, but they do have this reckless side where it's just like, okay, you didn't think before you did that, and then you didn't think about the consequences of that, so I'm not gonna get involved with you. Like, that's the only downfall I have about like some Cancers I've hung around. It's like they can be kind of careless, and like the thrill-seeking part I love because I'm adventurous, but then it's like gotta have that element of like, oh, I shouldn't have done that, or oh, this is probably not a good idea. So I'm like, in my element, it's like, okay, sounds fun, but let's outweigh the pros and cons. Is this worth being locked up? Is this worth, nah, I'm going to pass some other time. But another sign I'll get into is Scorpio. Now, we clash because I've come across Scorpios, men and women. They're selfish. They're one of the most selfish signs I've ever encountered. And sometimes it reminds me of an element of selfishness that I see in a Capricorn, but their selfishness comes from getting ahead. So understand that, it's like a builder, like you stepping up steps to get where it is that you need to go to. But I see that as, okay, shouldn't have to, do too much to do that. What I found with like Scorpios is like they're really cool, really fun to be around. More so, I feel like more outgoing than us, but they lie too much, okay? They like lie about the smallest things, and us being water signs, we can see through that. And so we're not going to be with the bullshit. We're not going to be with the, okay, you said this one time, now you talk about something else. Like, nah, make it make sense. And so we have fallouts with them, or we kind of like distance ourselves from them because it's just like, why can't you just be upfront and real about it? Like, you're a selfish sign. You're just selfish. It's just within you. And that's the side where I feel like we can't be hanging with them like that when they being selfish, when they lying. Like, come on, just be real about it. Like, okay. But I think that's really it as far as the signs that I've kind of encountered that I feel like I've had some type of friendship with. Let me know in the comments what friendships you've had with other signs, or if you can agree with what I'm stating, or you'd like to see a part 2, because I could do a part 2 on what I think and how I think some friendships would be with other signs. And I can get into that just from my experience. But comment and subscribe. Have a great day.